Question number 11, Dr Megan Woods.
My question is to the Minister responsible for the Earthquake Commission. Can he confirm that based on the MB survey findings, EQC expects to remediate 1/3 of homes with jack and pack repairs in Canterbury? If so, what will the cost to EQC be?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, no. Of the 69,000 homes in the repair program, 3,600 have had repairs completed that required specialist technical input. 2,100 of these have now been identified as having the jack and pack repair method applied to them. Clearly, not all of these will be problematic, but all of them are being checked. Until these checks are made, a definitive number cannot be known, although EQC in some communications has taken or made a generous estimate. These repairs fall under Schedule 1 of the Building Act and do not require consents. The cost of further remediation is estimated at between $500 and $1,000 per property, but this will not, in most cases, come at a cost to the Crown.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Dr Megan Woods.
Has he met with representatives from the building industry to discuss potential liability issues for those repairs?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, the liability for those repairs, as has been stated by the Managing Director of Fletcher Building, or Fletcher Residential I should say, will fall in the first instance on the contractors who failed to do those repairs properly. So the $500 it might cost them to fix it, or up to the $1,000 it may cost them to do the work properly as they have already been paid for, will be on them.
Point of order, Dr Megan Woods.
Mr Speaker, my question was, has the Minister met with representatives? He did not address that.
I'm going to invite the member to ask the question again.
Thank you. Has he met with representatives from the building industry to discuss potential liability issues for those repairs?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I have most certainly met with Fletchers who run the program. That's the appropriate level of engagement. And what I have been assured of is that, by both Fletchers and MB, is that these are at the lesser concerning end of any scale, that where there is a failure of some kind, it's expected that the repair would be somewhere between $500 and $1,000, and that will fall on the contractor who has failed to meet the standard in the first instance.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Dr Megan Woods.
What deadline, if any, has he set for the completion of the reassessment and repair of those homes?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, the process, I think it's worth knowing, for the assessment of those 2,100 properties is that they will have some form of below-floor inspection, and then a program will be put together for the individual repair of those programs, of those houses. I do not think it particularly useful to put an artificial date out there for when they could be completed. Deadlines, I've found in most things relating to Canterbury earthquake recovery, have not worked well for the people who do want to ensure that they get a good job.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Dr Megan Woods.
In light of Foundation Specialist Bevan Craig's statement that this is the very diluted tip of a very big iceberg, is he concerned that 1,000 more homeowners may be living in homes with other shoddy repair work?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, no, and I think it would be, no, and I think it would be, well, some people live in two homes, of course, even though they're attached. Mr Speaker.
Wind it up.
Well, you shouldn't judge a house by its mailboxes, that's the thing. Mr Speaker, no, and I think it is inappropriate for the member to conflate two different types of damage that might have occurred to a house. So the issue that we're talking about, and I think she is talking about, is subfloor jack and pack as a method. I don't believe that there is the concerns that some are expressing around foundation repairs.
Supplementary question, Dr Megan Woods.
When 30% of repairs are defective in one review, Canterburyans are increasingly expressing concern about the wider EQC repair program, and the allegations of nepotism at EQC are rife. What will it take for him to start taking this seriously and launch an independent inquiry?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I've taken the issue of repairing houses in Canterbury seriously from the 7th of September when we had the first meeting about those issues. There have been a large number of houses that are damaged. Many of them are over cap, but 69,000 fall under the $100,000 repair cap set by EQC. Mr Speaker, I do not believe that the excitement that some want to generate about some small amount of failure of meeting a compliance that might cost between $500 and $1,000 to fix, if found to be defective, is a reason to have an inquiry of the nature the member seeks.
Question number 12, Simon O'Connor.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Energy and Resources, and ask what recent